So today I'm going to show you how to make these beautiful botanic looking Easter eggs. So it is all done using stamps. So I like to do two different ways. I like to start with a paper mache egg. This is just a brown craft paper mache egg. And I also have painted them, and I've used this American Decor white chalk paint. Then you want to use an ink called Stays On, as you don't want it to bleed in case you put a varnish or any kind of an antiquing over your printing. So I have an assortment of rubber stamps that I'm using that I picked up at the thrift store, and I am going to create my egg. So I have this great stamp that's got just like writing on it, and I love to use that kind of as my base. So you just put the ink on your stamp, and the beauty is you just kind of roll the egg onto the stamp and it will pick up the imprint of the ink. You can see that there. I mean, you can also just kind of roll it this way and go that way, and I just do that continuously until, you know, the majority of the egg. I don't cover all of the egg, I just cover some of it. You're gonna roll this way and that way, and just give it a good imprint. Now you can use, I also like these flexible rubber stamps, because when you put that onto the egg, of course it bends. So you'll see that I'm going to place that one right here and just hold it really in place, and then you get this beautiful imprint of the stamp onto your egg. So I also have a little bee here, and just use your imagination. I just kind of create as I go. Put that cute little bee, and maybe I'll put a couple bees on this guy. 2 bees, maybe a bee going the other direction, coming down on this side. And it's okay to layer your stamps on top of each other. So now let's see, let's do a dragonfly. We'll put a dragonfly over here, and we will make him go this way and that. Oh, I kind of lost his little wing there. There you go. So you can imprint. So you can just use your imagination and I just keep stamping until I get that perfect look that I like. So I'm going to stamp just a hair more on this guy. A little bit more of this writing. Really gives it kind of a vintage botanical look that I like. Let's see here, maybe down around here, and we'll go right over the butterfly or the dragonfly. So you can just keep creating. Now I'm going to put another dragonfly. I'm actually going to try to emboss right over that same one that I did. Perfect. Now they don't have to be perfect by any means. Just keep playing with it until you get the design that you like. And then once you have the pattern that you like, if you would like to antique it, let me finish this guy up just a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more of this fun writing on the top. Put that right over that little bunny. So cute. Or that bee. I'm sorry, I didn't mean bunny, I meant bee. I'm going to go one more time right there. So this is perfect. So I've got my 3 little bees, my rubber stamp, and then I have my butterfly. So to antique now, to use Annie Sloan wax, it comes in clear, it comes in white, and it comes in this brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you can see the brown and the clear. So let me move some of my stamps out of the way. And I am going to mix a little. I'm first going to put some clear on the egg because I feel like the clear gives me a good base, and then when I put the dark, it is a little bit more workable, I feel. So I'm just putting a coat of clear wax on the egg, and then I'm going to go back and just take a little bit of the dark. I got a little bit too much there. Let's see here. Okay, you can see the little bit of the dark wax, and you're just gonna rub it, and this will give it a nice antique look. You can keep adding a little more, but with the clear wax already on there, it allows you to move it around. I'm making a mess of my hands. I probably should have worn gloves. I never seem to learn the lesson, do I? And just get it to where you want it. I'm going to add a little bit more here. You can see I'm just working it around. Eggs are a little hard because you have to do this kind of in your hand, unless you have some kind of a holder for the egg, but then it moves around. So there you can see how I've created this antique look, which is exactly what I was looking for. So even with dark wax all under my fingernails now and all over my hand. Okay, so that is how you make these antique botanical Easter eggs. It's not pretty. There. And then I'm just going to set that right here in my egg crate, and I'm just going to let that dry. So here you can see the difference between the all white, which you can leave white. Certainly you could put a coat of clear wax on this if you would like, or you can do the antiquing. So they're very pretty, and I will do another tutorial to show you how to decorate with these.